Hello everybody, welcome back to more Knights of the Old Republic with our good girl here, bad girl, Jast. Last time we played, we ended up here on Taris with Karth. Whether or not that's a good thing, well, I'll let you guys decide that later on. Anyways, let's get the hell out of here. I want to take a look around town. So we gotta leave with Karth on our team. Whether you like him or not, you're stuck with him, unfortunately. And trust me, you'll find reasons to not like him later.
Okay, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
Oh shit. What the fuck?
That's how we should deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. Hey, what's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives. Attack!
Yeah, count on Sith to be freaking racist, because, you know, that's just how they roll. And I don't have any grenades. That's... Alright, well, homeboy over here is getting dealt with. Ooh, get wrecked. Yeah, that's what you get for messing with Jast. Just for the record, I didn't come to save you. I came because I was looking for a fight, so get out of my way. Don't worry about the bodies. Yeah, okay. I'd say I feel bad for your situation, but I don't. At all, actually. Ooh, Jesus. All the stuff. Like we smashed up 2 robots in the process, didn't we? I don't have... Do you have security, Karth? Oh, you do? Nice.
It's open.
Excellent.
I'm here.
Well, let's see what she has to say.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
Sorry. I was
That's
just looking
no
around.
excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Who's
Just
Holden?
one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
You want to elaborate here, chick? I'm kind of interested.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
Alright, look. Alright, I don't want to be mean to you or nothing, but if you don't tell me what the fuck is going on, I'm taking this blade and I'm taking your fucking head off. Don't try me.
Okay, I'll tell you. Just try and stay calm. The last thing I need is trouble with you and Holden. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here. I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
I mean, you know, I'm feeling kind of generous. Maybe I can talk to him. Who knows? Maybe me killing him will make me some money.
You could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer. Goodbye and good luck. I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
You better. Because if I don't, I'm coming back for that bounty and I'm taking you out. So, you better hope I, succeed in my little quest. I don't see many of your kind around here. Most of the residents in this run-down old apartment are illegal. Christ almighty, illegal aliens. Oh, that's too telling in our current day and age. Jesus. I don't really care what your name
I know we're
is.
trying to keep a low profile, but this kind of attitude will draw attention we don't need. Kuyami juz chikata na patoga ya runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching.
Ah, he's got some energy shields on him.
Ka chi kun tong. Achuta.
So here's the thing about energy shields, boys and girls. They are really good at one particular thing, and that is deflecting lasers. Energy shields can deal with lasers. The problem is that if you try to use an energy shield against, I don't know, a sword, it doesn't typically tend to do too good of a job. In fact, it will typically get you killed.
Achuta.
So it's usually in your best interest not to waste your time with it, because usually using it against something like that is just going to get you killed anyways, unless you're really out to die. Might not be a good idea. I'm not too concerned with most of these guns, unfortunately, because I'm not... Yeah, we'll sell it. Blaster pistol, I'm not going to use it. Ion blaster, I know someone who might use that. Not worth a lot. Alright. I'll take the money for right now. I don't need much more than that at the moment.
What?
You know what to do. Don't act like you don't know what I'm asking you for, asshole.
It's open.
Ah, someone else in their house. I'm always down for sneaking, coming into people's places. I was gonna say sneaking in, but there's nothing remotely sneaky about me. Don't hurt me. Just take what you want. I won't try to stop you. Yeah, I bet you won't. How much you can do to stop me to begin with, honestly. That's one thing about this game I freaking can't figure out, is the fact that I can brazenly break into your place and take your shit. But I so much as utter a threat towards you, and I suddenly get dark side points. But again, breaking into your place, not a crime. Not a dark side thing. No, not at all. There's no dark side nonsense associated with that. There's no crime for me breaking into your place. Okay, well, so this is a thing in this game you're gonna find quite often. Is usually someone in your party is going to have feelings about something. It looks like Karth has something on his mind. I'm not really interested in Karth because I find them to be whiny, but for the sake of this playthrough, you're gonna find out why.
Yes, what's on your mind? Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malik's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
To be fair with you, buddy, you're talking like it's your fault. I mean, maybe on a little bit, but it's not really your fault.
It shouldn't be my fault. I did everything I could. I followed my orders and did my duty. That shouldn't mean I failed them. I didn't.
Buddy, right? Do you mean the people of your homeworld on this? Because if you're taking it that personally, like, just know the Sith didn't blow up your homeworld just to get at you. They did it because they're assholes.
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense, am I? You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Well, we learned a little bit about him. And yes, I see that I leveled. I will take care of that in a little bit. Alright, so there's quite a bit in Taris you're going to be able to do, and a lot of this all kind of leads back to the... Well, some of it leads back to the story, most of it doesn't.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Taris. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
Oh my god, those facial animations. Jank. Epic jank. I want to ask you some
Anything
questions.
I can do to help. I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Davic's men got there first.
What do you know about Davik? I keep hearing about this asshole.
Oh, Davic's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift. Smuggling, slaving, extortion. They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
I've heard of the Exchange. Bad organization to cross. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay him a protection fee every month, but it's reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand?
Oh my god, I love this lady already. She's like, yeah, I love this lady. She's my favorite already. Is Davik working for the Sith?
Davik hates the Sith as much as anybody. The quarantine has put a real dent in his operations, too. But he's keeping a low profile as long as the occupation lasts. Davik stays out of the way, and the Sith don't bother him. The swoop gangs could learn a thing or two from this tidy little arrangement, instead of always going after each other.
Huh. How do you feel about the Sith?
It's not smart to say bad things about the people in power, if you get my meaning. I just wish the Sith would ease up on the quarantine, though. They're killing my business. I can't say I like having them here in Upper City, but it could be worse, and we're still a lot better off than the Lower City, what with those swoop gangs and all.
Yeah, I want to be going.
Good day to you, then. Remember to come back to my shop if you ever need any supplies.
Oh, we will. We absolutely will, girl. So, I normally would do more over here, but I'm going to come back here later on because there's actually a side quest I want to do over here, but we're going to push the main story a bit. I mostly want to get some levels, though. Anyways, it's that lovely time again for us to level up to level 3. So let's look at skills. So we get 2, and now as you can see, I can actually put 1 point into either computer use or repair, or put 2 points into demolitions. I'm not going to really need demolitions right now, and I'm kind of tempted to put more into computer use. So we're going to put 1 into computer use. As for feats, I'm feeling... Maybe melee weapon proficiency. I'm not going to go toughness. That was never a good feat in D&D, and it's still not a good feat here. We're going to go melee weapon focus. Might as well. It's still extra. And I mean, it adds bonus damage. It's not the greatest feat in the world, but I don't have a lot of other unique, interesting choices to take. Although, that one's for repair. Do I have anything that would help me with the whole... computer awareness thing that oh, this is for repair repair computer use. Yes, we'll take this as well because I want to bump that up a bit. Boom. All right, as you look down at the bottom, you'll see my fortitude, reflex, and will save have gone up, so now I have a +4 in fortitude and a +2 in reflex and will. Nice. I'm assuming if this game is running off of any normal D&D, I should be able to get a bump to a stat point come level 4. I assume. I don't quite remember the details. So let's go check out what's over in this house, kids. See what they got going for me. Huh, not bad.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you're welcome here. I'll not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course.
I'm sorry, the what now?
The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
And you're sure there's no cure? Because you were pretty specific when you said you could cure almost anything, and then specifically mentioned that. That's a little bit weird, bruh. Maybe you might want to rethink that.
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. But I don't see how that's going to happen.
I mean, maybe I could, you know, do something, slice somebody's throat and get it to you for a price.
I couldn't afford to give you more than a few med packs and a handful of credits. The medical center can barely afford to stay open as it is, but it hardly matters anyway. I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over, and nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
Well, you know, on the off chance, I'll keep that in mind.
Goodbye, and good health to you.
Huh. Odd. Lab personnel only, huh? Really?
What?
Hey, Karth, can you open this?
On it. It's open.
What are you doing? Don't go in there. That door is for employees only.
Hey! Hey, whoa, I recognize these dudes. Yo, Gerald, is that you? Yo, why you got my homie locked up in here looking like this?
You recognize these soldiers? But how? Unless you're a friend of the Republic.
Either tell me what's going on here, or I'm just gonna go tell the Sith and they'll deal with you. Doesn't really matter to me either way.
What? No, you don't tell the Sith, please. I can explain all this. Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded.
Anything I can do to help?
I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
So, I did get light side points out of this, but I also threatened him, so, you know, it's good, I guess. I guess it balances out, right? I mean, I don't have to be 100% evil. I can make exceptions to the rules.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
I'm not interested.
Now, don't be an idiot. Just listen to me for 1 minute, and you won't be sorry. Davik Kang wants the cure, and you'd be smart to give it to him.
Okay. So, here's my first question, dickweed. Why do you even care who gets it?
Look, Zelka can't afford to pay me much. If you sell the serum to Davik, I can probably get a nice finder's fee for directing you to him.
And, let's say I'm a dick, and I decide to go tell Zelka you're helping Davik get the cure.
I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me or some off-world stranger? Now be smart about this. You'll get a better deal selling to Davik.
So let's say I'm dumb. Where can I find Davik?
Davik isn't the kind of guy you can just walk up to, you know. He likes to keep his business at arm's length. The best thing to do is to take the rat ghoul serum to Zax. He runs the lower city bounty office, but everyone knows he also works for Davik. He'll make it worth your while.
Alright, well, I'll keep your
Only
offer
the
in
rich
mind.
could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the rat ghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Ah, well, I'll keep my options open. No harm in that, right? Alright? Alright? I want that money. That was fun.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Really? You gotta hit this old man up? How much did he take from you guys?
No, help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Listen, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't really appreciate the attitude y'all throw at me about this whole witness thing, alright? Snitches get stitches, and I ain't no snitch. Oh, you gonna handle me? Oh, homie, you would've been better off pissing off a Wookiee. At least the Wookiee might have only just taken your arm off.
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Well, the fuck. I don't like I want to be evil, but I don't want to be. I want to be evil in a way that makes sense. I don't want to be just a dick to be a dick. I don't gain anything from making this guy broke. And if he's already gonna have bounty hunters coming after him, I might as well just let them handle it.
I'm getting out of here before any more of Davik's goons show up. You should do the same.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I took a few grenades to the face, but whatever. They're dead. Jesus. Yo, okay. So I'm gonna assume he only had like 100 credits on him because they gave me 100. And usually this game is really good about making both sides of the argument, good and evil, worth your while. So that's kind of cool. That's fantastic. I love it. All right.
Huh. If the Sith cared anything about us, they'd stop that gang war in the lower city.
So much to see, so much to do. See what's over here. Standard door. Where does this? Oh, apartments. Oh, yeah. Let's do that first, actually. Never hurts to look in some apartment. You never know what you'll find out in the ghetto. Well, calling this the ghetto might be a little bit ridiculous, but... of course,
Ready.
it's freaking locked and I chose not to take security.
It's open.
Don't worry, kids. Just here to take your shit. To think of as a tax.
I remember when a person didn't have to worry about thieves rummaging through their home.
Yeah.
I'm here.
And I also remember a time when you have to worry about ending up dead. So you may want to keep your mouth shut next time, lady. Just saying. Just saying. You know, I don't have to come in your apartment and take your stuff. But if you keep talking like that, I might have to put an end to your very life. So, let's not get lippy, shall we? A little lippy. Little uppity, if you catch my drift. Not really appreciate that shit. Oh, yeah, there we go. Boom. Just saying, when you get all lippy with me, you know, I get trigger happy. Or I should say, sword happy. And then people die.
Just move along. There's nothing to see here. Where did you hide those Sith uniforms? Did you sell them to the Tarisian underground? Start talking. I want answers.
She offered to. She enjoyed it out. And really good. And she behind Gorubia. And now for the Dufta.
I'm sorry. I'm a little confused. What are they talking about uniforms now?
You're a little too curious for your own good, civilian. This doesn't concern you.
I know all about Sith interrogations. This isn't going to end well.
I'm getting sick of your lies, you alien scum. We've got your ugly mug and a security tape from the base. Start talking before I splatter your slimy brains all over this room.
Uh-oh. I think the commander's losing his temper. I'm glad I'm out of here. It took me an hour to clean the bloodstains from my uniform after the last interrogation.
Hey, you know, it might be possible, and I'm just gonna throw this out here, dickweed, that maybe he doesn't know anything about it, so before you go blasting his brains all over the place and giving this place a makeover, maybe you might want to listen to the guy.
Just stay out of this if you know what's good for you.
One, I'm not keen on you killing people, mostly because if you kill them, then I can't exploit them.
What was that? Did I hear you right? Let us kill him? How can you stop us? Time to teach this civilian the penalty for defying the Sith.
Alright, here's the thing. I'm not killing you because I somehow feel what you're doing is wrong. I don't really care, but here's the thing. If I kill you, I could take the suits off of him and sell them. So, you know, the better kind of evil, if you catch my drift. Yeah. Down with that, right? Ooh, Sith armor. Nice. I'm gonna take... Oh, there's another one. Well, thankfully for me, you catching a grenade, homeboy. Sucks to be you. Alright. Okay, buddy boy. We have to have a talk. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Like you, I hate the Sith. This is why I stole those Sith uniforms for the hidden Becks. Sith are right. Kind of are a spy. In the lower city, there are some who do not bow to the conquerors. Swoop gangs like the hidden Becks are gathering resources to one day strike against the Sith oppressors. Really, your plight really endows me with such, you know, compassion. So, reward. Right? Because I kind of just, you know, kept your brain from getting splattered all over the wall. How about one of those uniforms? Okay, so you don't know anything about that either, do you? I've never actually met Gadon. My only dealings were with the members of his hidden Beck gang. Oh, so you offer me nothing. Well, I guess I still got experience out of this, so it wasn't a complete waste of my time. Thanks, game. Ugh. All I do for people. Anyways, we did walk away with the Sith uniform, though, so that was kind of nice. That's gotta mean something, right? We walked away with a full-blown Sith uniform. So that could come in handy later. That's for sure. Karth, I swear to God.
Yes, what's on your mind? Taris? Well, the planet's all one big city, but its golden years are long past. And things have gotten worse since the Sith occupied it. From what I hear, the wealthy live on the tops of all the tall towers, and if you're poor, you live down in the shadows. And it gets worse the lower you go. That's all I can think of, at any rate.
Is now a good time?
I'm all ears, beautiful.
Keep addressing me like that, and you might lose an ear or two.
A little bit touchy, are we? Is there something else you'd prefer I called you?
Oh, what do I say? I prefer you didn't. Yeah, right. Jesus, now I know. Now I get it. You know, now I really get it. How about you call me by my? How about you call me by something else that isn't the meaning?
Don't get yourself in a twist over it, gorgeous. I didn't mean anything by it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, for crying out! Fine. If it'll make you feel better, you call me something. Go ahead. Come on. I can take it.
Sexist worm, pushy thug. I mean, you're not really any of those, though. Like, you're not. Like, I can't do that because I know what kind of person he is.
What, are you afraid you'll hurt my feelings? Come on, spit it out. You can do it. Oh, all business today, eh? Are those questions really necessary? No, how can I resist a challenge to my manly pride, huh? Fine. You made your point. Interrogate at will.
Oh, see? You dick. I'm just...
I don't get testy. I get angry. And if I was angry, you wouldn't have to ask me if I was. Let me assure you. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective. Neither was I, to tell the truth. I was on board as an advisor for the most part. The battle began so fast it's anyone's guess as to what actually happened. We lost the ship and a lot of good people, and for what? On the hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow? Not that Bastila had much of an opportunity to act. We didn't choose that battle anyway, it got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
I'm just a soldier. I'm sure there isn't anything unusual about that, is there?
Hell no. Unless you consider that you were a last-minute addition to the crew roster and you just happened to be one of the survivors.
Yeah. Huh. I mean, yeah, you'd rather I wasn't? Huh? No, I don't know. Like, I mean, he hasn't implied anything. You know, it's a happenstance, really.
You were the only one. Not to mention that Bastila's party was the one who requested your transfer.
It doesn't make any difference, buddy. Go on and keep being paranoid.
I'm not trying to be paranoid. It's just that I learned a long time ago that something which looks like a coincidence probably isn't. Especially when the Jedi are involved. The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value ever, and I hate surprises.
I'm telling you. You know what? What do you mean by surprises?
I have to expect the unexpected, just to be safe.
Try something. It'll be the last mistake you make, buddy, alright?
Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
Dick? Yeah, let's do that.
Like I said before, I prefer action to talk anyway.
First you hit on me like a fucking... You look at I'll run you through, homie. Step to me. Find out what happens to you. Good lucky if anybody finds you. They won't find you. That's the thing, though. Ain't nobody gonna find you when I'm done. You're nothing but a blood stain on the floor, homie. Step to me. Damn it.
What?
Alright. Shit. Open it.
It's open.
Thank you.
Please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have Davic's money if he just gives me a little more time.
Jesus
Please.
Christ.
I don't want to die. Here, I've got 50 credits on me. That's all I've got. It's yours. Just don't tell Davic where I'm hiding, okay? I'm begging you.
What are you
You
babbling
mean
about?
You're not here to kill me? But I thought you were one of Davic's bounty hunters. If you're not here to kill me, what do you want? I knew you were here to kill me. Well, I won't go down without a fight.
I don't really care, honestly. I've already done my kindness for today, and after getting hit on by dickweed behind me, I'm kind of over this shit. So, yeah, I'm taking you out. This is it. Yeah. Eat it. It's fine. Not like you're much use to society anyways. Hiding out in a dinky apartment thinking no one's gonna know who you are. Yeah, good job, buddy. Granted, I don't even know who you are, so maybe killing you might not have even been all that useful. Who knows? Anyways, guys, next time on Knights of the Old Republic, we will continue our adventure through Taris. Till then, guys, stay tuned.